Hey, what is up, you guys? I am here in Zihuatanejo, Mexico with my friend Mike Corey. If you notice, I haven't done a whole lot of abandoned lately, but Mike brought me to this one, which is kind of like the holy grail of abandoned, so I had to come check it out. The history behind this is pretty amazing. It was originally built in the late 1970s for about 400,000 US dollars. It's kind of here in this, it's a vacation home for a man named Negro Durazo. It's hard for me to say, but he was a corrupt police chief, and this was his vacation home. His main home was over in Mexico City, so this place was actually abandoned around 1984. It was only really in use for about 5 years, and he was sent to jail for corruption, and we're here to explore it. You can see there's a lot of Greek influence. You got these structures right here, you got the columns, and we're about to go explore this place and show you some of the amazing views we have here.
So this is our third time in Mexico exploring together. This place we tried to get to the first 2 times. It's not an easy place to get into. It's in beautiful Zihuatanejo, but on our third try, we were able to get access, and here we are exploring, like Cody said, I would say the holy grail of exploration.
I agree.
In Mexico.
Third time's the charm.
That's right.
Let's do it. When we first come in, you'll notice these massive metal gates right here. This was the entrance to the complex, and I have to say, he definitely was one for show. This is pretty amazing. Then as we come up here where we first started, you'll see we have a headless statue right here. But as we go around, it looks like more Greek mythology, Greek characters as statues all around his courtyard and entrance. The reason I wanted to do this place so bad was because of the statues and the architecture of this place. It's very uncommon that you see a place like this that has been abandoned. So the place we're in now is actually called El Parthenon, and it's based off of the Parthenon in Greece, the Greek architecture. We went to the Acropolis, actually, funny enough, in Mexico City last time we were here. So we've done the Acropolis and the Parthenon, both with Greek architecture. This one, however, is real stone. If you remember in the last video, all the stone, or look like stone, was styrofoam, and it was painted to look like real stone. This, however, is the real deal. Since this is a vacation home, it's a very open air style house. There are no walls really except for being inside the bedrooms, and everything is just free, open breeze. This, what I would assume, was a water fountain right here and the dinner table, so you could be having dinner overlooking the ocean with a nice beautiful water fountain going. This, I believe, is honestly the best part of the mansion. The view overlooking the water of beautiful Zihuatanejo. You have the sun, which will be setting very soon over those hills or mountains. You would have this nice, beautiful pool that you could just be chilling at, having dinner, open air, in your vacation home. Doesn't get much better than this. There's also these beautiful paintings up on all the walls, which have never been restored. This is actually how it was when it was first built. This one probably being one of the bigger, more intricate ones. Down at the end of the hallway on the main floor, looks like a kitchen. Yeah, this had to be their kitchen. They have a stove oven right here. A massive, massive doorway. But this is what they would have been cooking in, and probably had maids, chefs, everything to take care of them, so they had probably a big staff on hand working, cooking. These, I'm guessing, were giant hanging chandeliers, which are no longer here. Either they're taken out or broken. Either one is highly plausible. Finishing up the bottom floor, we have this door, which is very ominous and broken looking. We're gonna head down to what looks like the cellar. I think there's gonna be some bats down here. Oh, yep, just saw them. Whoa. I feel like there was a treasure chest hidden right here or something. With this corrupt police officer, I feel like he definitely hid some money right there, and that's why this honestly looks like a movie in someone's mansion in their cellar. It's just broken up. Wow. That is crazy. It doesn't look like it goes to anything specific. There must have been something in there at some point. You can see all the bats up there. There's probably 10 of them. Whoa. Looks like a giant safe down here. Yeah. Look at that. An emptied out safe. Obviously. Other than that, it's just a very dark and empty basement. Heading up the stairs now to the second floor. Look at this painting. Imagine having this painting in your room. Oh, and I just noticed there's mirrors all over the ceiling. And some nice hardwood wardrobe shelves and dressers. And look at this giant bathtub. And the last of the 5 bedrooms on the second floor. This has to be the master bedroom. This guy, I think he liked looking at himself. He's got a mirror here, a mirror right there, another mirror, and then his whole ceiling is mirrors. So pretty much everywhere you look, you can see yourself. Also has the largest of the closets and bathroom with probably the most amount of window space and views. This guy was living it up for a couple years. So that is it for the top floor here. We've actually covered the top and bottom floor now. It's a pretty simple house layout. One staircase. My friend Mike was just mentioning how it's like not a very it's not a complicated house. It's very simple. It's very elegant.
I mean, if you're gonna have a party house, what do you need? You need a place to have food. You need bedrooms with mirrors in the ceiling. You need a dance floor, which apparently that's what those over there.
No, that's what that is?
Ocean view, and you need
a giant pool.
A giant pool.
And some huts in front of you with some palm trees. That's all you really need. This has to be one of the biggest personal pools I have ever seen. I don't think I've actually ever seen a pool this big. No, I need your help. So you're saying this is the dance floor, right? Yeah, exactly. You look like you're in an 80s movie. It's actually perfect.
Exacto.
So this is the dance floor, and everyone would just come here, partying, all the guests and whatnot. You think this was the dance floor, this little circle right here?
And I would think it was, you know, the squares one that are transparent that light up?
Yeah, yeah.
With the music?
You think it was like that?
Exactly like that, because it was like disco music. Disco music.
I think so. I think she's right. I was like, it's not a dance floor, but
yeah, I thought it was an outdoor bar at first. I mean, it could be, but
there's how many light sockets?
You're right.
100.
Oh man, I would love to be here.
Also, like huge wasp nests. See those?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 wasp nests.
And here in the middle, I would think
a disco ball.
Yes.
A disco ball would be right there.
And the jacuzzi there, so you
just like a typical traditional Greek get together.
Discotheque, jacuzzis, and disco balls. Just like the Greeks used to do all the time. Yeah, this is amazing. I would love to be here during the 80s, at one of this guy's parties. Yeah, because this would be a lot of fun. Mike Corey, dirty jobs.
Somebody has to do it.
Someone's got to do it. He's going into the sewer system. He's a goner. All right, Marinella, now's our time. This is all we ever wanted to do.
Should we do it?
Close him in.
Don't close the door. I don't want to die down here. God, the humidity is like 150% down there.
You look like you're coming out of one of those tunnels in Vietnam. If you want to do well on YouTube, that's what you gotta do.
Exactly.
Apparently.
The perfect dress, didn't she?
I know. Kind of look like Marilyn Monroe. With that dress.
Like this.
That white dress.
Showing.
So one thing that I was wondering about that I just noticed, because it's kind of an open air concept and during the day there's a lot of sun coming in. And what it looks like is right up here, they probably would have had some shades right here that came down during the day to give a little bit more shade, because if it's anything like it is now, I can tell you they're probably gonna have sunstroke. And that is it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. As you can see, the sun just went down over the mountain line over there. It was a beautiful sunset, lots of good drone shots, lots of pictures, and Mike and I are so happy that we finally got to see this place after 3 times of me coming to Mexico. We finally had it done, so I'm super excited. I mean, the architecture alone was my favorite part. The Greek architecture, the columns, the statues, everything. So I'm super happy and super excited to go look at this footage. But that is it for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, keep exploring the world.